And that warmp over there sounds like he's a little hungry. So we've got a little bit on our plate tonight. I'm gonna pick up the Atreides quest, because that's that warmp is loud. We're gonna pick up the Atreides quest, and sort of run through it. That should be fun. And 7 and bloop. Okay.
Do you aspire to contribute to something bigger than yourself? Care to join the right side of this war?
Obviously, we're going to talk to Garrus Vicarian.
I am Anton Tolliver. I serve proudly as a soldier for House Atreides. However, my superiors deem me useful for more subtle operations.
Ah, yes.
That we are. If you're interested, I'm just the man to talk to. My house seeks assets in this wretched war of assassins. I prefer open conflict, but my Duke needs me here. Trust is not an easy thing in a war of assassins, but I have a task that needs doing. Complete it, and we can discuss our future association. That's not important right now. Finding him quickly
I made a mistake. Oh well. I'll see what I can do.
Find the agent. Details are in this contract.
Excellent. Alright.
Well, you look more capable than the average scum. This war of assassins has a way of making people into victims or victors. Which are you, I wonder?
Now, of course, I could turn around and just make... I could do this and do some of their quest line and then
Pardon me.
then switch sides. I've never really done the quests for Harkonnen.
I am Levenbrecht Maxim Kazmir, intelligence officer of Great House Harkonnen. It seems you can both read and follow directions. We should get along famously. Brazen and eager. I can work with that. I'd say it's about building trust, but this is a game of intrigue, so we'll deal in usefulness instead. You see, my job, my last promising asset up and vanished while on the trail of an Atreides agent. Are they dead? Are they deep into their cups? It is unimportant. The Atreides agent is the thing. Bring me all the information you can gather. Perhaps Anton was sloppy in contacting his agent, and perhaps I spied on him. But if he's on the move, we must hurry. We must hurry.
You can have a little espionage. That's a treat.
Regarding the Atreides agent, and you'll find our favor.
Goodbye. Alright. So, one thing I want to do is I need to play just a little bit with my filters. Because there was an update, and now... now Streamlabs is picking up every little thing that happens in the room, which is not... That's not the vibe, quite frankly. Alright. Now, that gives us a goal of finding the missing spy. He's just down here, so that'll be easy enough to do. Because I've got a shield, got a gun, got a knife, got a pistol, and I have a bike. Okay. Yeah, now it's not picking up every little click on my mouse, mouse and keyboard. We're gonna go this way. Hold on, I gotta make sure I've got plenty of water. I do want to run by the base real quick and process the last of this people juice. It's what's for dinner, after all. So I guess we could say I've got a couple of little, just a little housekeeping things to do before we go off a questing tonight. Okay. So first off, we gonna drink. Oop. And run up here. Ooh. We're going to fill containers. There we go. If I got anything, well, lubricant, which is not super handy yet. We don't have any flour sand. Need iron ingots for this, so I'm going to need to get some iron. Oh, I can make more iron ingot. Cool. So we'll start those running. I do want to get that armor kind of together. I'm beginning to lean more into heavy gear. Speaking of, I want to grab this heavy kit while I'm here. And the reason for that is pretty straightforward. I'm looking to get to where I'm doing more gun stuff. I'm liking the Bene Gesserit, and the Bene Gesserit has some value, right? Like it's got a reason to do it. It just isn't. I don't know. I think it needs time to mature. At least in terms of like picking up skill points and stuff like that. Would it be easier to get there this way? Well, yes, it would. Okay, so first things first. We are going to collect some people juice along the way. I did find that at least... I need to stop leaving this out, because that could turn into a problem for me. If it started... Almost had started snowing. Because we're about to get slapped. Hey, it's Mr. Langobard. This is my boy. Asks the real questions. How's it going, man? Alright. It's time to hand out some suck real quick. Apparently, stand in a fire to do it. Alright. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's broken. Awesome. Love that. Found a source for copper. So that's nice. Zoop. Alright. Let's seven this out real quick. Alright, so my job right now, we're going to do Atreides Spycraft, which is more or less directly south. We'll just zoop along. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Gotta love it. Okay, and this is... Okay, there goes the Horp. Just chilling. Excellent. Chilling is always good. Oh, hey, there's some sand, or spice. Warp. I really do think that that's the like, worm sign sound sting. Historically, that's what you get. A little warp noise. Warp. I don't know why I'm just vibing on that right now. But I too am chilling. I was really in the mood to play some Dune Awakening, but I wanted to make sure I was streaming the stuff. So here we are. I don't know why. I've just been in a mood to play the game lately. I should probably not just walk across. Also, I think that back there is the big spice thing that I'm supposed to be doing. So, okay, we gotta go. Boop. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't see shit. Alright, time to get in a fist fight. I really like knives simply because they're faster than swords, and a lot of enemies use swords at this level. And while the rapiers and stuff are really good, which some of the swords have different characteristics, which is real nice. Okay, we've got that. Got the Solari. Got some Holtzman actuators.
Day 5 surveillance report. Harkonnen hard target 42M. The facility maintains round-the-clock house shielding. The shield has dropped briefly on 2 occasions since the last report. In both cases, it was to facilitate the landing of courier-thopters. I understand that locating Captain Skorda is now my #1 priority, but so far, I've seen no one matching his description. I'm maintaining careful surveillance. Update. I must express my concerns about the tenability of this position. A few hours ago, I observed a hawk with binoculars, having a good hard look in this direction. Don't know if I'm made or not, but my relief is now overdue. We'll keep watch as long as possible. Atreides.
Alright, well, I think we can imagine what happened to this guy. Yeah, time to go down. There we go. Oh, there we go. Alright, we good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. No. It would be cool if there were some, like, cloaking or whatever in this game. Though I think it would get really broken vis-a-vis, like, player versus player stuff. Alright, I am going to go... Now is not the time to have connection issues. Let's go. Gonna try and stay on the opposite side of these rocks from the ship thing. Oh man. I hear him send up a flare. Oh, there's a fight going on up there. I could take advantage of that. You know what? These send up flares, and I'm kind of curious why. Oh, this is a dude. I haven't done whatever this is.
Well, a stranger approaches.
Oh.
I'm hoping a friendly one. Pappy always said to hope for the best and keep a loaded weapon at hand for the worst.
Okay.
I'm plagued by swarms and swarms of pesty bandits. It's enough to boil a cool mind. Maybe if you could swat some, I
Oh,
could
okay.
reward your troubles.
Pretty straightforward.
Happy hunting. Tell them Eliza sent. Didn't expect to see who's.
I like her voice actor. That's pretty good. Oh, and you can buy. Okay, and I can sell nothing. Okay, great. Interesting that that's an option. I don't. I don't feel like that's a very useful application for a vendor in an area that's extremely rich in minerals. Not getting a lot of juice out of these people since I'm shooting them, but okay, what was that? Why can I not? Kirab or slavers? Okay, I feel like I just killed several more than that, but good to know that this is a thing I can do. I wonder if it's repeatable. I really should go ahead and get either the Emperor's Wings or just spring for a tier 2 pack, like Holtzman Field. Got him. That is a dirty little trick I learned a long time ago, and I have never given it up. Also, never turn down free flower sand. You never know when it'll be useful. The cleansing, that's got some unfortunate undertones. Oh, no. Okay, we good. It's all good. Okay, I want to see what's this way, then. Is it just out? It is out. Okay. Oh. Nope. All right. Time to sip some sand scissor of our own. Inhale the spice. They did a really good job with the eyes. Is this the sand compactor one, I think?
What is the purpose of thought?
It's going to involve suffering.
Is a device of Shaitan. Do you understand what?
I don't.
Our God gave us the gift of thought, and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Knowledge without action is empty. Be kaifa.
Ah, yes, this is the talkie stick. This thing's super handy.
Our wanderings brought us to Rossack. We were persecuted. Our families burned in the
Ow.
flames of their ignorance. We learned the cost of inaction. Never to forgive. Never to forget. Some were sent to work in mines. The tunnels were unstable. Our work made them more so. We learned the cost of action. Never to forgive. Never to forget.
Okay, so the last planet we learned about was... I don't remember. That's a problem.
Poison drunk. Words became memories. Through thought and action combined, we learned to create.
Okay, so that actually connects back to something you had asked a couple of weeks ago, Langobard. The whole like drinking the worm juice, that's more or less what's going on there. The Fremen learned to do it. The Bene Gesserit learned to do it semi-independently of one another, if I understand correctly. But they're essentially the same process and unlock the same thing. Because a Sayadina is essentially a Fremen Revenant mother. And I say essentially, I mean, technically the concept of Sayadina exists because of the Bene Gesserit's religious planning.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us Shaitan to force action? Where does action lead?
Oh, there we go. Alright. I like these little jumping... I mean, it's not really a puzzle. It's pretty straightforward, but... some of them do get pretty complicated. Honestly, I would love more of this. But I think that comes from hunting holocrons on Star Wars The Old Republic with my cousin. We like doing that. And it's fun. And it's a lot of, like, just jumping and exploration.
Ibn Qurtayba.
Like platforming.
An action lead to creation. What is the purpose of thought? To honor the Creator. Remember Rossack. Be
Bila Kaifa. The weight of a kindly walrus is a terrible thing.
What is the purpose of thought?
To honor the Creator.
To honor the Creator. Remember Rossack. Be
A Wawakan. And I'm one step closer to becoming John Dune Awakening. Let's see. Well, there it goes. Love me a dual reed instrument. Really, that's what I gotta do? The cutter ray? Is that, are you sure? Excuse me. Okay, I gotta find the resource scanner in this mess. That's a cutter ray. Oh, already have it. Okay, cool. And I do want to make sure I haven't missed like a box or something. I'm gonna sort of. I hate that it makes us walk in here. Like cinematic ways, like yeah, absolutely. But I just want. I'm a loot goblin. Let me be a loot goblin. There's not gonna be a box in there. Ah, there is gonna be one up there, however. Oh lord, how could I have missed such a thing? We got a resource scanner. We're gonna go find some flour. Even Walrus. I am gonna min-max here, get a little bit more of the fabric. Now, if I remember correctly, the third trial is over here somewhere. What else? Oh yeah, there's... Oh, I hope that one's close by. I feel like the players raised enough of a stink over them taking that away for them to decide against. Where was I going with this? For them to decide against actually removing most of them. 6. I'm going to take the opportunity. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm going to take the opportunity to grab some of this iron and stuff as we go back to the base. And oh boy, do I wish I could grab that sand without having to worry about getting yoinked on. But well, I could run over in a this early way. Well, I know. No, you don't. You don't got anything. Nope. Hard disagree. Ow. Okay. And we're across. I really wish I had an ornithopter. But I even lost my thopter in the updates, like, which I had stored. I know for a fact I had stored it. But no, 'twas gone. Because I must suffer. According to this game, suffering is good. Okay, I think it's gone. Sad. Oh, that's sad. Like, I knew it probably was, but, like, you gotta hold out just a little bit of hope every now and then that things will not go away. Let's see if I can find any. There's some there, but that's pretty out in the middle of everything. God, that sucks. I mean, and there's a worm right there, so. Do I? Well, I've got so much stuff on me. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to base and throw a bunch of my stuff in a box and go from there. It's the scientifically proven correct method to do this. After all, man, I don't want to. Connection issues been a little funny tonight, so I think what I'm going to do is go this way. So if I cross here, I'll definitely see a worm. But if I kind of go along this, like, little U-shaped route... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I mean, I can hear the damn thing floating around over there, and that's where he lives.
Hey, my friend, it's your lucky day, because it is I, Shabazi Hun, majority stakeholder and sole proprietor of Shabazi's Heritage Imports. Come, my friend, you must have heard of us. Shabazi is known far and wide. Then it is a doubly lucky day. Come. I invite you to peruse my wares. But act fast. Shabazi has a major vendor in Arakin that is offered to buy the whole lot. But since we are friends, I will allow you to choose the best for yourself at a good price.
Excellent. Let's see what he's got. Any sand? No. Why? Because suffer. But he does have a lot of the nice stuff, like armor plating's pretty good pull. There's another person down here, apparently. These must be the random encounters from a couple updates back.
A stranger approaches from the wastes.
The desert cool?
I've been watching you, though you haven't seen me. I may have work for one so dangerous. I have a contract I need you to execute at Eastview. Very well. I always have work, should you desire it. I have a contract I need. Our target, aging and in declining health, is a high-ranking member of an organization. Our client would like a changing of the guard.
Okay. Cool. Now, Eastview, that's right up here. Wouldn't you know? Trying to remember how much of a pain Eastview is to clear. Oh yeah, this one's rough. It's got like 2 dudes on it. I'm gonna not for now. I need to get a full set of Kirab armor. And probably some iron tier weapons. I think I have iron tier weapons, but, you know. We'll get it when we get it. It's fine. Now that is a big old cloud of flower sand that I bet you I can get. Whoop. First, it's time to do violence. Where are you? There he is. Okay, there's ships around. I'm not doing this in the night. Nah. There's so many of them. Maybe I'm a little gun shy, but that's fine. I have a lot of stuff on me right now that I don't want to lose. Oh, come on. I'm gonna fight these guys anyway. There we go. We got him. Alright. Moving on. I think we've already talked to this one. It's good to know what those are now. I didn't realize those were like, you know, like a somebody to talk to kind of thing. But I guess that makes sense. Oh. Let's see if I can get anything out of these people. Or not. There's a ship coming right at them. Excellent. We're going to drop a bunch of stuff off, make some armor. I'm going to see if I can make the little zappy stick. If we can make the little zappy stick, what I'm going to do is run out in the desert naked. Maybe with a bike. We'll see. And grab some sand. Okay. Oh God. See, that's what I'm afraid of happening, is I'll get out there and all of a sudden we'll just be stuck. little short on water here. Static compactor. What shield am I rocking currently? Got a Mark II. I need this. Okay, compared to Mark 1, about the same. But just to be sure, I can, well, I'd need more particle capacitor. Luckily, that's not going to be super hard to get a hold of. I'm going to just grab this for now. And I'm going to make a box specifically for me to jam
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm.
my stuff in. Guess I need a power pack. And we'll put the rest of our stuff in there. Guess I'll also need that. Okay, as soon as the sandstorm is gone, it's going to be time for something real goofy. And I guess that's now. Oh, good. I was worried I wouldn't have to actually go anywhere for a while. Okay, I saw flower sand just a minute ago. Out this way. Where has it gone? Hath I goofed? Short answer appears to be yes. Oh, that's a fucking problem. Alright. No, you haven't found the target. Target not found. Target still missing. Oh, I am experiencing displeasure at this. Wait, so does the flower sand move now too? Because that's... Oh, that's... I dislike that. Ugh. Like, no, I don't understand why. That's stupid. Don't do that. Well, there's something over there. Okay, that's quicksand. Oh, God. See? Me going out on the desert seems to just cause problems. And I'm starting to run low on fuel, which is also bad. Oh god, this is more annoying than I thought it would be. Long abundance. It's about time for a break, but I'm not going to take a long break, just a probably quick get some water and stretch my legs break. Oh, I'm annoyed, ladies and gentlemen, everybody else. We're inclusive here, of course. To a point. Obviously, if you're a... What's the word? Taco Bell employee. I don't know why I've just decided to pick on people who work for Taco Bell, but that's what you get. I'm kidding. Honestly, straight up, the Taco Bell in my town, probably the best fast food. Like, everybody's super nice, it's not expensive, and it's cheap. All of these things together are a great combination. So, you heard it here, folks. Taco Bell is the way to go. What am I looking for? Fuel. Aha. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break.
Finally time for the annual Harkonnen Family Games. I know you're all as excited as I am. Let's go live to this year's first installment of the Man Trap. Action, suspense, and violent death. Straight from the Grand Arena on Gaiety Prime.
People of Arrakis, today marks the beginning of the annual Harkonnen Family Games, and the Grand Arena on Gaiety Prime has been transformed into a labyrinth filled with traps and deadly creatures from across the Imperium. Ever since its construction 20 years ago, the labyrinth has played host to the traditional competition known as the Man Trap. 9 contestants enter. Only one may leave to be granted freedom and glory. Now, without further ado, let us go live to the action and our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila.
Thank you for joining us. I am Maxim Dubrov, slave master of the labyrinth for the past 15 games. I am joined today by Vera Kotila, renowned biologist. Vera, tell us about your first memory of this hallowed competition.
Oh, I still remember it to this day, Maxim. I was watching on the net when one of the contestants was constricted and swallowed by a Jawboa from Grumman. I remember their screams as they were swallowed alive.
Yes, I remember it well.
Oh, it was so exciting. You could see them flailing inside the beast as they were slowly digested. I was 9. I think it was at that moment I decided to become a biologist.
Entertaining and educational. Without spoiling too much, I can say we'll probably get to put your knowledge to good use during this year's competition, Vera. And speaking of the competition, the contestants are arriving in the staging area now. What do you know about the staging, Vera?
I know that every contestant is given a number and then they enter in that order.
Correct. And we keep 15 minutes of separation so that there is enough time between them to prevent a brawl right at the entrance.
Ah, yes. I remember when that rule was introduced. There used to be quite the bloodbath early on.
Indeed. It was crowd-pleasing fun, but we prefer to prolong the game. Hence the rule change.
Look, Maxim, the first contestant has arrived. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, I know him. That's Amado del Cin, a pirate from Lankivel. Abilur's men captured him during a raid, and he's been preparing for this competition in our slave pens ever since.
He cuts quite the dashing figure, doesn't he? And dual sabers.
He knows how to use them, too. He claims to have killed over 200 men with them.
Oh, exciting! We'll have to keep our eye on him. What about this next one?
Got away with it for years until he took one from a distant cousin of the Baron. You don't mess with noble property and stay free for long, my friend.
Oh, he's a big one, isn't he? Why do they call him Hollow Tom?
It's a joke about how much he eats. People think his legs must be hollow.
He looks very strong. Unlike this one. Who is this waif of a girl, Maxim?
Ah, Kaylin Schiff. She was a serving girl for the late Lord Petrim of the manufactory. Don't underestimate her. She can be quite deadly with that needle gun she's cradling.
And what was her crime?
Well, she's the one who made the late Lord Petrim late.
Vicious. Oh my, this next one seems interesting. Who is that?
I don't know much about this one. He was shipped in from Arrakis with a load of spice. They just call him the Fremen, and he refuses to talk to anyone. Note the eyes, blue on blue.
Fascinating. I've always wanted to study the sandworms of Arrakis. They seem so deadly. Have you ever had one in the games?
No, though not for lack of trying. They're almost impossible to capture, short of using a nuke. And then they wouldn't be much use at all.
Well, let's hope that this Fremen is as deadly as the worms of his home planet. He looks savage, unlike the one behind him.
Ah, that's the Grey Lady. Nobody knows where she came from. She just showed up on the streets of Giddy Prime one day. Soon enough, she was running the largest brothel in the sector. Before, she was taken in for witchcraft, if you can believe it.
Witchcraft? Does that mean...
You know that our good Baron has a particular dislike of witches. But I have never heard the Grey Lady say anything during her time in the pens. Not one word. Until she volunteered to be part of this.
Everybody loves a mystery. But nobody loves this next contestant.
Recognize him, do you? I'm not surprised. Former guard captain Puikonem. You recognize his face, Vera? Do you remember his crime?
Oh, yes. He was in command on the day the Atreides made their suicide raid. He allowed them to destroy valuable resources. He was, simply put, incompetent and weak. A disgusting combination.
Horrible traits in a commander. He's been rotting in the slave pits ever since. Alone. Because who would
And I'm back.
with a man so stained? Until today.
Do you really...
Oh, okay. Connection issues. Love them. Oh, that's probably the use. Okay, that was certainly a trip. Okay, there is a worm right there. There always is. Oh, he's probably going after the down ship from earlier. It's so cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get out there and sort of womp out some sand. Because this is probably as close as I'm going to get to a good spot. I'm going to... Oh, good. I'm going to do two things here. First of all, putting Bendu Sprint on. It will not help... Oh, God. It will not help me if I am... if I'm trying to get out there. But if for some reason I can't get on the bike or whatever... Here comes the boy. Well, I thought so. Oh, here he is. Let's see which way he turns. How much did I get? 90. Okay, it went the other way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run out here. I'm going to grab a couple more rounds of it. I can hear the motherfucker. I'm headed back to the rocks. Yeah, he's right. And there's also ships coming. Damn it! Ah! Right side. break line of sight. And of course it doesn't really matter. Just for the AI, the rules were made up. All right. Every inch of that was irritating. Okay, that's enough integrity to get back across the way. That's the game's way of saying you're staying over here tonight, bud. Okay. 19 silicon blocks. That should help out a little. What do I need? Armor plating and iron ingots. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, I need salvage metal too. Well. Okay. Let's play around with our armor for a little bit, yeah? Sand to silicone. Dew Reaper time. Excellent. I need iron. Okay, let's switch out for the appropriate gubbin. Time to go get a bunch of iron. Should be fun. We got a text too. Wow, I'm popular. It's from my mother. Hello. There you go. Alright. Probably gonna get a phone call here in a second. I should be ready for that. So, anywho. Oh, yeah, it's because it's only like 7 o'clock. Yeah, no wonder. I feel like it's like 9. I think it's generally because I stream at midnight for some reason. There she is. Alright, I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, no back. We're preparing for the great icing of 2026. So, that's fun. And we have iron. Huzzah! I need that Dew Reaper so bad. I also need to, as soon as I can, run and get some more armor plates and stuff. I probably won't be able to take full advantage of the Dew Reaper tonight. At least this night in game. But well, the thing is, I've got to make some leader johns for that. There's a whole, really just one good leader john should do it though. Maybe we should call it a gallon jack instead. That would be funny. Time to dump some water in. Deposit all water. Because I want to prioritize getting this. Cool. Okay, and now I can grab... Where is the big suck? Okay. Do I have any other stuff here? I do wanna make a handful more. Is it 5 because of the, okay, it's 5 because of the copper ingots. We are gonna do this. It's gonna make life tremendously easier. And since I'm gonna be fighting, I need to make sure I'm using the right gear. Where'd I put it? Boop, 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 boop. Where's my pants? There's my pants. Okay. I'll keep this one. Grab this blood bag. Let's go get some people juice. Yeah. Exciting. High octane, high quality streaming we're doing here. Super entertaining, super fun. Always something new at the Knoxville Zoo. Wait, no, that's wrong. Hold on. Wonder if there is anything new at the zoo. That'd be cool. Maybe a Hyrax. Though the nearest Hyrax I know of is like on the Georgia border. Yeah, no, our local zoo had a really catchy little song, and that was it. Well, local, it's not really local to me. Closest is probably the better word. Because I live in nowhere. Ah, this armor looks really good. Okay. Alright. I want to put that... Yeah. Yes. It's time for your sucketing. like that meme. It's time for your glizzy flattening. Huzzah. Definitely seem to use a lot more healing items as a trooper. Okay, we got some people juice. There's actually a ton of sand out there. Oh man. It calls to me. And it's... it is closer. But I don't really want to run out there with all of my stuff on. Also, there's a worm right here. You can tell because there's a worm right here. What else am I looking for here? I think I was looking for... Actually, I think mostly I was killing time. No. Incorrect. Ah yes, a brilliant display by the AI. Okay, I'm gonna go home. I should have enough iron refined by now to do what I need to do there. Might as well stop and grab some, though. Along the way. It's like the candy bar you see in the "Don't you dare shoot me while I'm minding my business." There, Choomba. That guy's just drilling me from up there. You want to maybe stop being alive? He's gonna have a bad day, because he couldn't leave well enough alone. I will say, some of the, like, still suits you can get, though, that are, like, unique, are genuinely better than even the heavy armor. It's kind of goofy. I'm okay with that, just because, like, still suits are kind of the meta. At least they used to be. I can't remember, do I need... Tell you what, a buggy would be real handy at this point. Okay, it's about midday. Why? Okay, armor value of 28 versus an armor value of, okay, 167. So that's no real comparison there. Maybe it's just light armor that it's better than. I don't quite remember. I'm gonna drop some things though. Okay. Go to research. We could do a wind trap, but we don't really need that. Now for steel, we need carbon and iron, I think, right? I don't have the wherewithal yet to actually do that. Cutlery Mark II would be handy. It's going to be a, yep, okay. Skill points. Now, this is where Salt Seeker. There you are. Okay, I need another skill point for that. The Salt Seekers are real nice. Also going to work on disruptor damage. For now. Cure up heavy pants. I gotta... Let's see, we're about getting to the due time. Let's refine some more ingots. We have sand, we don't have water. We are about to fix that. We're about to fix that a lot, in fact. And to that end... Let's go ahead. Top up our water here. I'm gonna at least get the Kira body. Okay, I got all of that. Full set of Kira. That's good. Wonder how many of these I can make. Just the one. Okay, we'll make another one of these. We're gonna harvest as much water as we can. Why am I looking here? I should be looking here. Alright, and now, you know, I want to look at that. So what does this do? I need to go down and maybe I'll go down and grind the hollower still suit. It's almost time to do the do. I like these things, and they get really good eventually. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it's not quite due o'clock. That's okay. What else can we do while that's going on? We can always go out and gather iron, I think. Let me see if I can make a Mark II 7 thing. Okay, so the one I've got is not as good as this Mark II, so I'm going to grab this Mark II. Now it's 72, 48, 45. Oh yeah. And I need a bunch of other stuff as well. But what exactly am I looking for? That's the question. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my repair tool and my wire. Just need to work on the bike a little. Fix this up. Fix that up. I'm gonna wait to replace the PSU and the engine, at least for a little while. I said, my intent is to go and get some carbon. If I can get some carbon, I should be able to refine steel, even if at a kind of reduced efficiency here. Oh man, that's tempting. But I want to get some carbon, because if I can get some carbon, I can start working on a buggy. And if I can get a buggy, I can get a lot more resources in one go. And that's good. I want to see if I can get across without hitting the go fast button. I can. There's also some stuff I can do over here, which is nice. Now, this is not a place that I want to spend a lot of time yet. Because I'm not really qualified to. I don't have the gear yet. But I should be able, without too much inconvenience, to gather carbon. And that's what I'm here for. That and slowly realizing that maybe I should have gone Swordmaster instead of been a Jesuit. Bright side, the Mentat's right here, so at least I can do his stuff if I decide to. Again, so like that's kind of what I like to think about when making a character is, you know, how much of a pain in the neck is it going to be to actually make make my way to the others. And the Bene Gesserit's probably the worst ones. It's in not the last outpost you get to, but one of the last outposts you get to. And that sucks. They really shouldn't have done it that way. Like, I wouldn't quite say it is an anti-fun move, but it's not a pro-fun move. I think they probably, like, if I'm going to be charitable, and I will try and be charitable here, I think their decision to spread everybody out that way was so you could get to them in the world without having to, like, spend a bunch of money to go to Arcane or Harco Village. Cool, fun, okay. You know, I'm with you there. However, you know, if you're wanting to play with these other classes, or let's say you're like, okay, I want to be a trooper and maybe use some Bene Gesserit stuff, but you haven't played the game or watched any guides, which day one, that's the case. You know, you're kind of up the creek without a paddle. Speaking of, let me see. Is he? I know the Mentat trainer's at one of these places. Well, I can't do that now. Right? That guy looks cool. Also looks cool. I will say, Harkonnen stuff is a vibe, if, you know, bone-shakingly terrifying. Because they are comedically evil. This is a representative, a word that I often hear my mother say when she's on the phone with some sort of customer support. Representative. Over and over again. Though I've done it too. I actually dropped AT&T because they kept ping-ponging me between the same bots for a good 30 minutes. Like, I was angry. Okay, I'm going with not here. Unless he... Here? Question mark? No. This is what I am talking about. Like, yeah, this is really cool. However, have you considered alternative ways to go about this? making the area more navigable. Oh god. I'm willing to concede that some of this is my fault. However, again, I'd like to point out okay. I should probably use these kind of obvious paths to get around. I wonder if I can interact with this guy yet.
Do you have something for the Baron? Tribute or something else?
Oh, okay, that's the quartermaster. Cool. Okay, so when we're doing guild stuff, I'm hoping that... Oh. I'm hoping that eventually we get... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm hoping that when the third update, the third chapter drops, part of the changes they make to the Landsrod is more like single player ways to contribute and participate in that system. Because it's cool right now, but it's not... Like, you pretty much have to be in a guild. You have to have other people. Like, yeah, you can yourself personally go out and do these things. But you're not going to get super far. That's just... Again... It was like they're like, what if, hear me out, we made this shit dystopian as all hell? Riftwatch. Thank you. Oh, look, it's where I was trying to get. Eh. Damn. Why? Why do you do this to me, Harkonnen base? Why do you hate happiness? This is really cool. You know, when I edit this in DaVinci, I'm going to be going, did I really spend 45 minutes just derping around? Ah, hell, I missed the dew point. Motherfucker. This is what I'm talking about. Heh. Yeet. That was goofy. Oh no. Oh, I think I know where he is. It's been so long since I've done this that I don't really... Yeah, there he is. Huzzah. Mintat.
You seem fit enough. But don't take that as a compliment. My standards are low. Care to train in the ways of the Mentat?
Sure.
Before I can teach you, I must know that you are capable. I have tasks for you that are exceedingly simple, yet necessary.
Okay, I gotta deliver a bunch of plant fiber. Yes. Truly, plant fiber adds a lot of value to the game. That said, it's time to yeet off a cliff again. Yeet! Skirt. Now, where exactly am I in comparison to... Okay. I see. Zoop. Okay. You've safely made it out and back. Let's see if there's still any dew to harvest on these. Nope. Man. This is what I get. Okay. I'm going to hold on to that, just in case I happen to be out while that's the thing. I'm going to refine some steel. We don't have water to do that. Guess what it's time for? That's right. The Big Suck. There is no water in the system. Even better. It's a bit of a problem, actually. Right side, I have a couple of jobs I need to do, which will put me in a position... Oh, Lord. Put me in a position to do all the little bits that I need to do. Alright. I know what we need to do. Okay, I can cross this gap without too much trouble on this bike, so that's part of what's going to get done here. Across this gap, we're gonna hit one of those little bases. And from there, it shouldn't be too hard. Alright. We shall commit suck upon the enemy. Oh, you don't have to worry about me just yet. I'm going to get somewhere nice and safe. And out of the sun. Most importantly. And back in. Oh, mistake. Okay, where'd I drop that heavy? There he is. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they have the pair of dudes that makes things a lot less pleasant. Oh, come on. Okay, got him.
Target found.
Excellent. Okay, that went okay. Definitely a little harder than I'd have liked it to have been, but little challenge never hurt anybody. Oh, okay. Nearly found ourselves in a bit of a pickle. Gotta find some more plant fiber soon. Okay, this was just a bad choice. Okay, there. And now I can salvage their bike. Or take the stuff. Oh, okay, that's fun. I swear, the devs of this game are the definition of give with one hand, take with the other, and then smack you with both. Cool. Alright, we've had a nice long live stream tonight. 2 hours pretty good for me. I think I'm going to take a less little break this time. And, yeah. Gonna put all our stuff away to be processed, but deposit all blood, and we still have plenty left to process. Well, I guess I'm going to stick around at least long enough for the Dew Reaper, but, yeah, that's about all I... Okay. Because I'm starting to get hungry, TBH. Okay, research-wise... we can finally get the Ali Awawa that I love so well. If you're like, what are you talking about? The answer is a secret. Okay, so I am going to need this. That's mildly unfortunate. But I can live with it. Also, you'll notice that I actually have sort of leaned over into the trooper line. Let me see if I can find any fiber. I feel like I have some. I mean, maybe I don't. Go ahead and... do that. Let's make... still need the... damn it. I need plating for the boots. And, of course, I also, meantime, sort of... there we go. I could do that, but it is... halfway to water time. I've still got all the, no, I don't. We're going to go ahead and grab just a little bit. Yeah, because it's not a good time to do this. Like, sure, it's probably just fine to go off and do whatever, but I don't like doing that. I want to make sure, especially right now while water's a little challenging. I do want to see, what all do I need? I need more complex machinery. And I know where to get that, so that's not a problem. See, now I'm kind of on a roll. What we'll do is we'll get the water, we'll get as much water as we can, and then I'm going to go get complex machinery either tonight or next time I stream, whenever that could be in 5 minutes, who knows. I just really need to take a break and eat. Oh, but it's midnight. Alright. This is, of course, super exciting gameplay. I'm sure y'all are just loving it. I'm gonna get this armor out real quick. Okay. And then we're gonna go to customization. Wait. Oh, and the helmet. Gotta get the helmet done. Oh, that's cool. It even has the, like... I actually really like this particular gear. We'll take a big sip. Deposit what's left of the blood. Maybe. Deposit all blood. Most of the blood. Go ahead and put this down. I'm gonna recycle some things. Because I can build more if I really feel like I need it. This Leader John's about done. I'll probably... Well, I do have that. Yes, I can. Okay, good. I can repair things now. And nothing really strikes out as needing to be repaired yet. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do the Dew. Mountain Dew is more than welcome to sponsor me. Alright, so let's... For harvest time, yeah. Shocker. We're almost there. Now I'm going to give this... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab all these. Might as well. Now it's optimal. We're getting yeah, we're getting a lot more per suck. Now there's not a negligible amount on these little rocks. We're gonna go down and do that too. I think there may even be some in some caves, but we're gonna focus on what's readily available. I'm gonna go to this one first. We'll have the least resistance there. Yeah, but I think when you, like, the visual indicator, of course, is if you just see the, like, mist rising off of them, that's going to be when it's time. And it does use power pack, so be aware of that. Love it. Personally, I find this really relaxing. Okay, well, I probably need one more leader, John. Maybe 2 or 3 to get all of this water, but that's great. I'm glad to know how doable that is. Much like your mother's. Lol. I'm aware that it is likely just me right now, so we're just gonna say what we want. See what happens. So now for me to list all the gamer words. No. That would be bad. Okay. That works out, I think. So, with this, I'm gonna... I'll need to make copper ingots. That's unfortunate, but not a real problem. Go ahead and make some steel just to have it. And let's see. Okay, we need a lot of iron ingots for that. Steel and complex machinery. Okay, so we're going to need steel. We're going to need complex machinery. That is going to be the next big thing, I suppose. Something is bugged here. Oh, no, I need to actually, like, talk to them. Okay. Alright, well, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to take a slightly longer break this time. It's been a nice, long, productive stream, I feel like. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. I've been Steel Walrus. You've been awesome. Catch y'all on the